Tonight is Tuesday, May 25th. We will be starting the village board meeting. Real quick, I do want to announce a corrected password for any virtual participants that are out there. The correct password for virtual participation is 36255849. And I'll repeat that one more time. If anybody's trying to log in virtually, the correct password is 36255849. Just want to give everybody a chance if there is trying to log in so they have that opportunity. Otherwise, call the meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
DeBold. Here. Trustees Brockman.
Here.
Carroll.
Here.
Chapman.
Here.
Kirkland. Here. Luciano.
Here.
Lambert. Here.
We have enough for a quorum. We will continue forward. Are there any citizens wishing to address the village board? Please go ahead and come up to the microphone. Oh, 1 second, I'll make sure the microphone's on for you.
You guys are all set?
Okay.
Just please clearly state your name so the clerk can get it in the minutes, please.
Okay, my name is Kim Prisbila,
My name is Katie Casarilla.
and we are both homeowners from River Oaks subdivision, and we just wanted to come with some concerns with the River Oaks Park and Playground. She spoke with someone from,
Parks and Rec, by the name of Luke.
and he suggested that we come here today to bring it to you guys to see what we could do to help do some updating to the park and kind of make some changes to some of the playground equipment or the basketball court. We've had a lot of issues with trash and,
Like around the court.
yeah, the court, the mulch is full of weeds, the kids are falling in thistles, and there was a light there for a while, and it's been covered up with a street cone probably for 4 years now, so we wanted to bring it to your attention to see if there was, what we can do to help get something done at the park and the playground. The stop sign there, there's so many cars at the basketball court, some days everybody just runs that stop sign right there at the corner.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of neighbors in the neighborhood that won't come over to the park anymore because of all of that. And then some of the traffic and the music and the language that comes
Yeah.
at the basketball courts, families don't want to come
Yeah.
around anymore, so.
Last week, I took my 4-year-old to the park, and there was expletives left and right. And I just feel like we shouldn't have to deal with that just going to our neighborhood park to swing our kids,
Right.
you know? So,
We, as homeowners in the neighborhood, would love to see possibly maybe adding a splash pad, a small splash pad, taking out half of the basketball court instead of a full court, a half court or something, that
There's
the
a lot
kids
of-
can play, because the kids don't get to play because of the traffic that comes through there.
right.
So that was our concern that we wanted to bring to you guys today.
And you referenced it was River Oaks Park, correct?
River Oaks Park, yes. And
Thank
so-
you. I'll make certain we follow up with the administrator, and they will look into trash and other details, and the board will discuss on the other options to see what we can do in regards to that.
Right, thank you
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you.
Could I get a question here first, ladies?
Yes.
When these kids are playing and they're foul mouthing it up, okay? Do you recognize these kids? Are they from the area?
No, and that's the thing, most of the time they drive in and they park and they come play. So it's not kids from the neighborhood coming to play.
We feel that it's
Basketball.
outside communities coming in, and they're the ones that we feel are leaving most of the trash behind. I mean, clothing, shoes.
You name it,
Yeah.
masks, like water bottles, everywhere, next to the trash cans.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, that was just trying to clear it up because this might be a little more of a police issue.
sure,
Yes.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
have been called a couple times for that reason.
yes.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thanks, Mayor.
Are there any other citizens that wish to address the village board? Seeing none. I'm trying to be a little time cautious as she's getting the proper name, so. Try not to create that dull TV moment for anybody, you know? We will be moving into the consent agenda. With that being said, consent agenda items are, 1, approval of the regular meeting minutes from April 27th, 2021, approval of the regular meeting minutes from May 11th, 2021, account payable in the amount of $498,725.50, and approval of a contract in the amount of $18,000 to Melrose Pyrotechnics for the fireworks display at the Crossroads Festival. Is there any item that a trustee would like removed or comment on?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda minus number 1, since we have not received the minutes for that meeting.
Okay, we have a motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Luciano, a second by Carol, to approve them, striking item 1 from the consent at this time. Roll call, please.
Chapman? Kirkland? Lambert?
Yes.
Luciano?
Yes.
Brockman?
Yes.
Carroll?
Yes.
Motion carries. All right, reports of communications. I do have one notice I'd like to read for everybody real quick. This is in regards to our clerk position. The village, I'll just kind of read the nice formal version for everybody real quick. The Village of Shorewood is seeking resumes from individuals interested in serving as the Shorewood Village Clerk. There is currently a vacancy in the elected office of the Village Clerk, which will be filled by my appointment with the approval of the Village Board. The person appointed will serve until the vacancy is filled by election at the consolidated election, April 4th, 2023. The village clerk must be a registered voter in the Village of Shorewood and must meet all other statutory requirements. The duties of the village clerk are to attend all meetings of the president and board of trustees and prepare board minutes, as well as other duties required by state statute and local ordinance. For record, this position was published May 14th. All interested persons should submit their resume to myself at the Village of Shorewood, 1 Town Center Boulevard, Shorewood, Illinois, 60404, or via email to cdbold@vil.shorewood.il.us on or before May 28th, 2021, 4:30 p.m. So anybody interested, that's been posted online. It's been shared on social media as well. We've given it a 2-week notice, but we wanted to also share it at the village board level. So if anybody's interested, please get those resumes in. All right, moving forward, move us to our order of business. Item 1, consideration for approval of the appointment of Tom Amos to the Planning and Zoning Commission for a 2-year term. Mr. Amos was not able to get here. He is a 29-year resident. He lives over in the Hunt Club, and he is looking to be involved in some village activities and whatnot. Mr. Brockman has also had the opportunity to meet with them. Do you care to expand?
Tom sent a resume in possibly 6 or 7 years ago to the then Mayor Chapman, and it's finally come his turn, and so I'd like to get him on board. I sent you all a resume the past week on, and I thought he was going to be here, but unfortunately he could not be here tonight, so, but he's eager to get going on the board, so. Any questions maybe I can answer if you had any about Tom himself, but real nice guy, so. And he did attend, maybe I said that he did attend the last meeting at the planning and zoning, so. And despite that, he still wants to be.
That was going to be my question, and he still wants to join?
Still wants to be,
Yep, so Mr. Amos did come to the previous planning and zoning meeting to see how that,
yeah.
how that committee functioned, and followed up with trustee Brockman, still interested, and thus far, here we are at this point. So at this point, I'd take a motion for the approval.
I will make a
Second.
motion to approve the appointment of Tom Amos to Planning and Zoning Commission for 2-year term.
Second.
Motion Brockman, second Luciano. Roll call, please.
Kirkland,
Yes.
Lambert,
Yes.
Luciano.
Yes.
Brockman,
Yes.
Carroll,
Yes.
Chapman.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 2, consideration for approval of a resolution of the Village of Shorewood, Will County, Illinois, honoring Alan M. Summers. Resolution 21R-1020. Whereas the Village of Shorewood has had the good fortune to have been served for over 17 years by Alan M. Summers as a dedicated and dependable trustee of the Shorewood Police Pension Fund. And whereas the Village of Shorewood does hereby find and determine that Alan Summers' services to the Shorewood Police Pension Fund have been invaluable to the police department and to the village. And whereas Alan provided advice and counsel as well as selfless donation of his own time to the Shorewood Police Pension Fund and served as its vice president and helped oversee its long-term growth into a well-funded, well-managed asset. And whereas it is hereby deemed advisable, necessary, and in the best interest of the village that the President and Board of Trustees express their appreciation and deep gratitude for the service and efforts of Alan Summers for his many years of service to the Shorewood Police Pension Fund Board. Now therefore, be it resolved, the President and Board of Trustees of the Village of Shorewood, Will County, Illinois, that Alan Summers is hereby recognized and heralded for his services to the Village of Shorewood. Be it further resolved that Alan Summers shall carry with him the blessing and gratitude of this village and its residents wherever he may travel. Be it further resolved that this resolution, upon adoption, be spread in full upon the records of the Village of Shorewood, and the clerk of the village is hereby directed to deliver Alan Summers a signed copy thereof. Motion?
I'd like to make the motion to approve the resolution of the Village of Shorewood, Will County, Illinois, honoring Alan M. Summers. Second.
Motion Lambert, second Kirkland. Roll call, please.
Luciano,
Yes.
Brockman,
Yes.
Carroll,
Yes.
Chapman,
Yes.
Kirkland,
Yes.
Lambert.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Mr. Summers? 1 second. The sergeant has something for you. You moved a little fast. He couldn't get there quick enough. Again, thank you. All right, moving forward. Item number 3, consideration for an approval of the appointment of Aaron Klima as the interim village administrator. As we all know, we're in a transition point right here. Chief Klima is gonna, we're gonna look for the appointment of the resolution here to let him serve as our interim as we get situated and move forward here for the village. Is there any other questions, comments, or concerns that the board would like to express?
Are you sure?
The chief and I had a lengthy conversation over coffee. Was that Monday morning? Yes, sir. And I'm behind him 100%.
Thank you. I know this entire board is grateful for the entire village that our board supports this individual.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the appointment of Aaron Klima as interim village administrator.
Second.
Motion Lambert, second Chapman. Roll call, please.
Luciano.
Yes.
Brockman.
Yes.
Carroll.
Yes.
Chapman.
Yes.
Kirkland.
Yes.
Lambert.
Yes.
Motion carries. Moving on, number 4, consideration for an approval of an ordinance amending Title 10, Chapter 10 of the Shorewood Village Code regarding the sign regulations. This will be our second read. Trustee Brockman, would you like to quick recap?
I hope the 2-week period, everybody had an extended chance to look over a lot of material here. And Kelly, if you want to briefly describe anything or anything that sticks out, go right ahead, please.
Well, there's been no changes here, but I do want to just reiterate that the goals of this amendment is to address some existing issues, to more fairly allocate signage, to improve the readability and usability of the code, and to modernize regulations. I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
Being none, I will make a motion to approve an ordinance amending Title 10, Chapter 10 of the Shorewood Village Code regarding sign regulations.
Second.
Motion Brockman, second Kirkland. Roll call, please.
Brockman.
Yes.
Carroll.
Yes.
Chapman.
Yes.
Kirkland.
Yes.
Lambert.
Yes.
Luciano.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
Moving on to item number 5. Consideration for approval of a resolution accepting a plat of vacation for river crossing lots 80 and 81, also known as 21022 and 21030 Kenmare Drive. Ms. Chrissy.
Thank you, Mayor. So we have property owners that are looking to construct a house that straddles these 2 lots, and they are looking to vacate the existing easement that is on the property so that they can build their home. This is similar to other requests that we've brought forward. The homeowners unfortunately are not able to make it tonight, but I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions from the board? Seeing none, take a motion.
So moved.
Motion Kirkland,
Second.
second Luciano. Roll call, please.
Carroll.
Yes.
Chapman.
Yes.
Kirkland.
Yes.
Lambert.
Yes.
Luciano. Yes. Brockman.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 6, consideration for approval of a bid award to PT Farrell Construction in the amount of $973,079.26 for the village's 2021 MFT resurfacing program. Public Works Director Noriega.
Thank you, Mayor. Well, we received 4 bids for the opening of our 2021 MFT resurfacing contract. PT Farrow is a low bidder in the amount just a little over $973,000. The bids range from $973,000 to $1.27 million. PT Farrow has historically performed many of our resurfacing contracts. The latest was just last year. The bid numbers, the bid submittal was reviewed by Christopher Burke, and they have a recommendation to award. And at this time, we are recommending the approval of the contract award to PT Farrow in the amount of $973,079.26 and authorize execution of the contract consistent with the bid documents. Any questions?
For the record, we did have $1.3 million budget for this program. Considering the cost of materials are constantly on the increase right now, due to the supply chains. I'm glad to see we did remain being under budget. Any other comments or questions from the board?
Is there any other streets that can go on the list and still stay under budget?
We could
Yes.
look into, see if there's anything else that's worth we identify in the street plan.
We would like to, and I will discuss with Interim Village Administrator Chief Klima, and we'll present something to you shortly.
Okay.
I would like to make the motion to approve the bid award to PT Farrell Construction in the amount of $973,079.26 for the village's 2021 MFT resurfacing program.
Second.
Motion Lambert, second Carroll. Roll call, please.
Chapman?
Yes.
Yes.
Lambert?
Yes.
Luciano?
Yes.
Brockman?
Yes.
Carroll?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 7, consideration for approval of a resolution for the improvement under the Illinois Highway Code 2021 MFT program. Director Noriega again.
Thank you again, Mayor. This is a resolution required by IDOT for us to be able to, the village board, to authorize the use of our MFT funds. In our budget, we are showing an allocation of $750,000 for the resurfacing contract. So we are asking approval of our resolution in the amount of $750,000 to authorize the appropriation of our MFT funds for our resurfacing contract. Any questions?
Seeing none, we'll take a motion.
I'll make a motion for the approval of a resolution for improvement under the Illinois Highway Code 2021 MFT program.
I'll second.
Motion Luciano, second Chapman. Roll call, please.
Kirkland?
Yes.
Lambert?
Yes.
Luciano?
Yes.
Brockman?
Yes.
Carroll?
Yes.
Chapman?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 8, consideration for approval of a resolution declaring intent to negotiate creation of a new water commission to provide Lake Michigan water. Director Noriega again.
Thank you again. Now, this is just a resolution declaring our intent. It does not commit us to joining the Southwest Water Commission. It is, again, just declaring our intent. There are many municipalities that have shown interest in this water commission. However, not many of them are, I guess this is the way that that the technical advisory group, work group would like us to focus so that they can focus their engineering, their time, the monies toward the communities that are serious about bringing lake water to their community. Again, 12 different communities, many different opportunities for routing. Very hard for them to engineer every possible route from Chicago to Joliet to the surrounding communities in this area. So they just want to see who is serious about participating in this by approving a resolution as such. Any questions?
Noriel, can you update everybody as to which municipalities have been participating, please?
Yes. I have that list. Joliet, Crest Hill, Shanahan, Homer Glen, Lamont, Lockport, Manuka, Montgomery, Oswego, Rockdale, Yorkville, Romeoville. And of course, us.
For conversation's sake of that list, can you potentially identify how many of them have been more active than others, or of the 12?
Joliet, Crest Hill, Shanahan, Manuka, Romeoville, and I'm going to group these three together, Oswego, Yorkville, and Montgomery.
Thank you. Any other questions at this time?
Yeah, I've got one, just an update. Are we still in negotiations with ComEd for the right-of-way? And if we are, Does it look like we're making any headway?
We've completed our negotiations with ComEd. We have not finalized the contracts and the agreement yet. So that is with our attorneys currently.
Okay, so we're in the contract phase.
Correct.
Okay.
I have a
All
question.
right.
Who takes the lead on this negotiation?
So, what do you mean, in which negotiation? In regard to the whole discussion?
Yeah,
Of this group, I've had the ability to sit through one of the meetings thus far. Hands down, and correct me if I'm wrong, Romaville's Mayor Noak has been very vocal in regards to some of the concerns and whatnot. From that discussion, Joliet, of course, has taken one of the leads because they are the biggest user of the aquifer. That group did break into a subgroup to help hammer out some of the other underlying concerns. It was Romeoville, Shanahan, Oswego, and a rep from Joliet even broke into a subgroup to help make certain that the discussions were remaining equitable for all parties invested.
who will take the lead for Shorewood on this?
Oh, for Shorewood? That would be me and the administrator and Noriel.
Okay.
So I participate in something called the Technical Advisory Work Group. They call it TAG for short. Mayor DeBold and Interim Village Administrator Klima will be participating in the mayors and managers work groups. For at least the technical advisory, we review all the technical and debate over the technical terms of the engineering side of the project, and we would make recommendations to the mayors and managers.
Okay, thanks.
I'll make the motion to approve a resolution declaring intent to negotiate creation of a new water commission to provide Lake Michigan water.
Second.
Motion Lambert, second Luciano. Roll call, please.
Lambert,
Yes.
Luciano,
Yes.
Brockman,
Yes.
Carroll, Chapman,
Yes.
Kirkland.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Item number 9. Consideration for approval of a resolution authorizing signatures on financial instruments. Finance Director Burkholder.
Thank you, Mayor. This is a housekeeping item to update the signatures on the village's financial instruments following the appointment of Chief Klima as the interim administrator. Following your approval, staff will notify our financial institutions to complete these changes. Be happy to take any questions if you like.
I'll make the motion to approve a resolution authorizing signatures on financial instruments.
Second?
Motion Lambert, second Carroll. Roll call, please.
Luciano,
Yes.
Brockman,
Yes.
Carroll,
Yes.
Chapman,
Yes.
Kirkland, Lambert.
Yes.
Carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Going to move into our report section. We'll get a little summary from Public Works from Director Noriega. Give him a moment to make his way back up to the podium, please.
Thank you again. We've been busy this week, so we're continuing our crack sealing program in between the little rain events that we have. They've already also completed the police department parking lot expansion project. We are beginning our NPDES, which is the acronym for National Pollutant Discharge Elimination System, our annual inspection of all our outfalls going into DuPage River. Okay? It is required of our MS4 permitting through the IEPA. We completed the pump lift station replacement at the fields. We've been notified that the River Road lift station pumps have been manufactured and are on the way to be delivered. So hopefully we'll be able to schedule the replacement of those pumps very soon. Staff has completed all the splash park, RPZ testing, getting the splash parks all ready for opening very shortly. We're continuing to work with K&D Landscaping. There's still a little bit of a learning curve with them. We're making sure that at least staff is trying our best to continue to monitor their progress and remind them of all the areas that they must mow as part of our agreement. And that is it. Any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Trustee Brockman, Planning and Zoning.
Thank you, Mayor. Our next Planning and Zoning meeting will be June 2nd here at the Village Hall. And we have one agenda item. We're going to look at the new Public Works facility on Mound Road. So that'll be very interesting to look that over. So June 2nd, 7 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you. June 2nd, 7 o'clock. Trustee Kirkland, Parks and Recreation.
Thank you. Summer camp registration is open. If you are interested, please visit our website to register. We're also currently hiring to fill camp counselor positions, and details for that can be found on the website as well. Our Memorial Day ceremony will be May 31st at 9 a.m. here at our Veterans Memorial located at Town Center Park near the Village Hall. Join us in remembrance of those who have secured our freedoms. I'm happy to say we're going to begin again with our Party in the Park concert series. June 10th is the first kickoff of the first concert. 6:30 p.m. The event will be hosted here at the Town Center, and more information will be coming out soon. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to the Village Facebook, Instagram, and Constant Contact for Village updates and news about special events and programming.
Thank you. And as Trustee Kirkland mentioned, with the Memorial Day event at 9 a.m. on Monday, I hope we can get as many residents out as possible to come and attend this and pay our respects. I know village staff has been out there diligently doing detailed touch-ups and paying attention to all those little nooks and crannies that are out there and whatnot. So kudos to them, and I encourage as much staff and as our residents to come out and pay their respects on Monday at 9 a.m.
What was the first concert date again, Cookie?
June 10th.
June 10th, thank you.
And Trustee Luciano, Citizens Advisory.
The Citizens Advisory Committee will be meeting Thursday here in the Village Boardroom at 7 p.m. on Thursday. We'll be having a presentation from the Plainfield Kiwanis Chamber, the newly formed chamber. So anyone is invited to come to that, any resident who is willing to listen to our presentation, they'll be welcome. We're also going to be discussing some of the new appointments and bringing it forth to the mayor about the ones we need to have appointed. As always, if anyone's interested in becoming involved with the Citizens Advisory Committee, they can contact myself or any of the members through the village website. And just to note that our next meeting will be September 23rd, 2021, since we take a break for the summer sessions. And that's all I have.
Thank you, and I just want to clarify that it's for, your meeting is this Thursday, the 28th at 7 p.m., and you're meeting with the Plainfield Shorewood Chamber of Commerce.
27th.
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 Thank you. There's no other questions or comments to Trustee Luciano. I'll take a motion for an adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Motion Kirkland, second Chapman. Roll call, please.
Brockman,
Yes.
Carroll,
Yes.
Chapman.
Yes.
Kirkland.
Yes.
Lambert,
Yes.
Luciano.
Yes.
Motion carries. We are adjourned. Folks, we'll take about a 10-minute break.